somebody, mind your business. Look at somebody and say, mind your business and leave my business alone.
All right. Good evening, Game Changers, and welcome to another episode of Mind Your Business Monday. I am your host, Travis.
And I'm Arletha.
And this week's episode is brought to you by On Point Alliance. Here at On Point Alliance, we provide identity-related solutions through a diversified scope of services, with fingerprinting and background screening being our primary service. So, as always, to learn more about our services or additional services, just visit us at onpointalliance.com.
And we want you to tackle the week like a boss here with us at Mind Your Business Monday, your compass for entrepreneurial growth. So this is where you level up your skills and learn from entrepreneurs who have walked in your shoes and want to share their expertise with you in both personal and professional development. So whether you're just starting off or you're already in the game, this is your compass towards success. So if you like how that sounds, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to all of our social media platforms. And don't forget to click the notification bell.
Good deal. All right. So hopefully you all are doing well on tonight. We're excited about this episode of Mind Your Business Monday. So tonight we're going to get ready to go ahead and jump right in. We're going to get some insight into the world of entrepreneurship. So our special guest has displayed unparalleled versatility and leadership, steering not one, not two, but multiple ventures with finesse, might I add. She is the CEO of On Point Alliance, specializing in fingerprinting and background screening, the Literary Lighthouse Alliance Publishing, also on Point Solar Energy, and Ask Arletha Business Coaching and Consulting. So with each business, she's navigated the complexities and challenges that many of us can relate to, or many of you all can relate to. Tonight, Arletha will share her journey on how artificial intelligence became her secret weapon in the competitive business arena. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the multifaceted Arletha Kent. All right, so we're going to dive into her transformative story and the AI strategies that have elevated her business ventures. Okay, let's get this started. Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right. So, first question for you, Miss Arletha. So before we get started into something, I want to say you look very nice tonight.
Thank you. I tried.
You always do. So you are known as a serial entrepreneur, okay? You have 4 different businesses in 4 different industries. So can you delve into that and let us know how you wound up there?
All right, so I'm going to try to keep this as brief as possible. So back in 2016, we moved to Texas. We came here with everything we owned in the back of a 2007 Chevy Cobalt with over 250,000 miles on this car, and we had $456 in our pocket, so we were broke, right? So we got here, worked a job. It was a call center, not my jam. So after a year, I'm like, Travis, I got to do something, this is just not it. He was like, so just pray and see what the Lord wants you to do. So fingerprinting came back up. I'll tell you guys more about the backstory on that another show. Fingerprinting came up. I found what I needed to become credentialed. We did that, launched the business in 2017. And during that time, I told you we had $0, so we had to find a way to fund the business. Travis was still working the job, so he was my private investor, right?
And was.
So while he was working, I was building and building and building, and then a position came open at the solar company that he was working at. I became a solar rep, didn't have a clue of what solar was, but they made a nice amount of money, and more money than I could even really imagine myself making. Got hired. That was my first 6 figures ever in my entire life. So
it's a nice change.
Yeah. So I did solar for a year. Well, it was 8 months actually.
It was actually
I had
8
to have
months.
surgery, so I couldn't work the full year. So while I was down, I got back, and the Lord put on my heart to go full time in my fingerprint business. I'm like, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yes." I left, and the pandemic was shortly thereafter.
It was
right. So
early 2020.
Yes. So an opportunity came for me to be a solar broker. So I would do solar independently. That's how the solar came into play. So from doing On Point Alliance, now I'm a solar broker. During the entire time, I was coaching people, helping them with their businesses, operations, systems, conflict resolution. Those are some of the spaces that I operate in. And so I was helping people for free. I might as well capitalize on it, because during the pandemic, we all were just trying to survive. So from there, just to backtrack, in 2016, I launched my first book. And of course, I was helping other people launch business books. But again, I wasn't charging. So as we came up on last year, I felt led to launch an anthology where I helped 7 individuals. They were part of it. 2 of them were experienced authors, but 5 of them were not. My book needed a home. I wasn't pleased with the publishing company that I worked with. That's how the Literary Lighthouse came about. So that's how they all intertwined. Hey.
And of course, I had a front row seat to all of these things being conceived.
Yeah.
Through Hard Knocks, or the School of Hard Knocks.
Yes.
Before we move further, I also at this point, remember, this is where I would tell you all to remember to like on tonight and to share. If you're on Facebook, make sure you're sharing, because it's very important for us. And you needed to share from your personal Facebook, because it's only going to Mind Your Business, and that's what happened the last time. So okay. I'm trying to get your devices together here.
I got you, because I'm studying here like a
I'm trying to get you together, but we all good, because we need to make sure everybody
turn my phone off so I wouldn't be interrupted.
Yeah, that was the thing. So, and that's what I'm working with, getting back on. So
okay,
while you're answering the question and letting everybody know how did you get here, I'll be getting that set up for you as well. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and ask the next question.
Before we do, can y'all hear us okay? Can somebody let us know if you can hear us just fine?
So you might go into the comments up at the top, so we can see when they respond. I believe they're hearing us pretty pretty well, though.
Hey, Natasha. Hey, Tashonda. Hi, Rabia. All right. Perfect. All right. So let us jump on in.
I'm just about there, you all. I'm gonna get ready to share this from Arletha's page, because I am.
How are you guys' day going while he's getting that up? Y'all know the tech stuff. That's what's funny. Us talking about AI tonight. I am the least technical person that I know. And when I tell you AI, we have a wonderful relationship. You know, I'm still learning, still evolving, still implementing, but I don't know how I was doing it prior to being introduced to different areas and different, it's different areas of AI, because there's so much. I can hear you both very well. Hey, Mama Diane. Mr.
I think we got you all together here now.
All right, guys.
Thanks. Let you move that over there.
Okay. Let me put this here. I'm trying to
because
catch
everybody
up,
wants to
Chuck.
know. They're ready to find out all these great things that they need to know about you.
All right.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and the great thing about it, some of these questions were
The question is, go ahead.
no, it's just
Okay,
questions
you're
that
good.
people have wanted to know from
Yeah.
a little poll that I've done. So we're going to get started. So Arletha, many of the game changers watching tonight feel overwhelmed by the sheer demands of running one business, let alone multiple businesses. So can you describe a time where you felt the weight of that same challenges that they may be feeling or experiencing now?
Woo! To this day, like everybody want to be the boss, but baby, if you really factored in, understood what was actually required when you're trying to run a replicable business,
Right.
and you're not just trying to treat it as a side hustle in the name of a business. So absolutely. So when I first started off on Point Alliance, my fingerprinting service, I felt like I was juggling a dozen balls at the same time. So every single workflow, everything that I did was manual. And my primary focus was making sure that while I learned, my customers didn't suffer the quality of their experience with us. We currently are 3 reviews away from 700 5-star Google reviews.
Yeah, I know. Don't get me started on my reviews. 697 5-star Google reviews.
Yes.
So 3 away from 700. I'm counting 7 already. 700.
Yes. So that's a big deal to me. And so, of course, the stress and the pressure of that was humongous. And so I soon realized to sustain the level of customer satisfaction and manage everything effectively that I was going to have to lean on automation because I didn't have the funds to hire a team. I didn't even really know where to start with that. So that led me to discover something called High Level. And one of our previous in season 1 episodes, we talked about CRMs and different automations and things like that. So Go High Level, which became instrumental in me managing my automations, they helped me ensure I had a seamless communication between my On Point Alliance and my clients. And then not only do you need the instrument to communicate, you got to tell it what to say. You got to know what correspondence is. Okay, they do this, then what happens?
That thing is crazy.
And step by step, when they register, then what's supposed to happen? Do they get a thank you? Do they get a confirmation? What's supposed to happen? So that's where things like MailChimp and HubSpot came in, because they actually have templates that you can use for different email campaigns and things like that. And so I studied a lot of those, and then it helped me formulate my own, because you still have to customize those to fit your brand. But I began to learn how to customize my own. So that's how those pressures at the beginning, how I resolved some of those initially.
All right, man. So I tell you what, guys, what we're going to do, we're going to take a moment and we're going to hear from our sponsor for the week. And then we're going to be right back for the second portion of this interview with the serial entrepreneur extraordinaire, Arletha. So we will be right back. Okay.
The CEO and president of On Point Alliance, where we help our clients maintain the integrity of their identity through fingerprinting and background screening services. We offer a diversified scope of services covering everything from personal review, pre and post-employment. So regardless if you need background screening for a power of attorney, a certification or licensing in another state, or if you're a business owner looking to screen new applicants or monitor the criminal record of your current employees, we've got you covered. We have established our reputation by earning our clients' trust through delivering accuracy and efficiency. We would love to be your preferred fingerprinting provider. To learn more about how our services can be your solutions, click the link below.
All right. We are back. We are back for the second portion of our interview with Miss Arletha Kent, the CEO of On Point Alliance, On Point Solar, the Literary Lighthouse Alliance. Yeah, I'm calling all of them. She juggling. So we're gonna go ahead with the next question. So Arletha, earlier you touched on the workflows and their significance, especially with On Point Alliance, which I happen to. It's a personal favorite of mine. Could you expound on your journey, especially regarding balancing the internal and external processes?
All right, so of course, so initially I tackled everything manually, as I said, and it was very challenging. And to be honest, I wasn't really aware of all of the tools that were available to me. So that's when I jumped into, I'm sorry, Travis, can you scroll down? Because this is, oh, that's correct. So that's when I jumped into, like I said, the CRMs, chat boxes, and task management tools helped me out a lot. Because I've always did more than one thing, even though, like the Literary Lighthouse came later, still I was doing the coaching and services like that. So internal processes, this is all about what goes on inside of your business, within your team operations, how your systems flow, how they talk to each other, and like behind the scene action. So for example, getting your team onboarded, implementing new service offers, developing a new product, what is your unique intake process? All of those things have steps to them. What are they? How do you create them? Do you even know what you should be doing? A lot of my clients, they have a service to provide, but they don't know how to run and operate their business. So getting these things in order makes everything run smoother internally, and it empowers the team and make your day-to-day operations more streamlined. So when you think external processes, so now that's about what happens outside of your business, with your customers, your suppliers, your vendors. So for example, dealing with the customer's concerns and feedback, managing your supply chain, from order delivery, and ensuring that you're always compliant. What are those compliances, right? What risk mitigations do you have in place? So when you nail down these processes, it not only simplifies the task, but it also enhances your business image and cultivates trust between you and everyone you deal with. So in essence, a well-defined workflow gives clarity, and everyone knows their role. Tasks flow better. You can quickly spot areas of improvement, and it's a game changer when you're thinking about just hitting your team goals and your customer expectations. So we like to, what we say, under deliver, over promise. Yeah, over promise, under deliver. So that's the workflows as far as internal and external. Under promise, over deliver.
Over deliver. Okay. Yeah. I like that. So running several ventures must come with this fair share. I know there's this fair share of obstacles and perhaps even moments of doubt. And I think we talked about that earlier. If Arletha has ever doubted anything she's done, y'all, she never said it to me. I ain't never heard her second guess nothing that she has done. If she put her hands to go do something and her mind see it, one of the great things I learned about her is that Arletha has the ability to see a thing. It's almost like a vision. She see it from the beginning to the end. She can sit down and write the whole thing out. So that whole part. But how did these pressures intensify you before considering implementing AI?
Well, to address what you said first, I wouldn't say I doubted, but there were moments of, I would call them insecurities, because not having resources and people you could call to confirm if you're on the right track, I felt like a lot of times I was aiming at things, I don't want to say blindly, but I've never seen it before, but in my spirit, in my mind, just certain things came natural. And when I implemented, they worked. But I felt like I stumbled up on success because I wasn't sure what I was doing. Then later I'll get with a business coach or read something like, oh, so I did do the right thing, but I didn't know at the time that it was the right thing. I was just hoping it, because it made sense to me, and I just did it naturally. So that's where to you it's like, oh, she know what to do. No, half of the time I really don't. It's just when I look at it, he's right. I could see it from the beginning to the end. It's like, oh, so all I need to do is this, and it's like I could just see where to move the pieces. even though I've never seen this done before, it just looked like that's what's supposed to happen. So I have clients who, no matter what business they have, if they come to me and they're trying to make something work, if they tell me what the issue is and I get a little bit on what their service is like I could figure out, oh, to do that, you need to do X, Y, Z. So I don't know.
Now I'm finna throw something in here at you. Okay. All right. So when you talk about, since we're talking about AI, and there are a lot of things that people are saying about AI, you know, of course, we know with AI, we're talking about the benefits of AI tonight. However, we know that with anything that is good, there's always some not so good things about it. And I've heard some things that people can do with AI. Like, for example, they're saying you can record somebody's voice in AI, and then for years, you can have AI literally talk to you in that person's voice, even though that person may be gone. So that's what I'm saying. It's so many different things about that. But what I want to ask you about and try to give them a little bit of a glimpse into just me being married to an entrepreneur and what AI has done for me. I guess it's almost a testimony in there.
Child,
I want to say what AI
has
done, what AI has done for me. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the goodness of AI and all that is done for me. Okay, so being married to an entrepreneur, there were times where, like I said, if she had any, like she said, she didn't have any doubts, but whatever it was, I really didn't hear anything about any doubts. She said it wasn't doubts. If it was insecurities about her, how to actually do things, or some of the resources, different things like that. But being on my side and being married to an entrepreneur, and I'm talking about a real entrepreneur. I've been a worker, so I'm a worker, and I'm a what you say? I'm an entrepreneur by default, if you will. I'm an entrepreneur by default. I inherited those benefits of being married to an entrepreneur. But what I found, what AI has done for me, is a lot of times, Arletha, as an entrepreneur, she only had me to talk to, and then she asks these questions, and I don't know the answer to these questions, but I'm her sounding board, so she got to ask me these questions, and it's like I learned not to say I don't know. Like, dude, you know, she know you don't know. She just sounding off on you. The great thing that I'm thankful for AI is that Arletha and Natasha, they talk about Chat GPT like this is a straight professor and a counselor that they can go to, and he's the great and powerful Oz, that they go to him for with these questions. And you want to know something? I don't know if you're a brother, but I'm gonna say that brother be coming through for me, because she don't ask me, she don't have to ask me nothing no more. She go in and she asks Mr. Chat GPT whatever she want, and he start talking to her and letting her know on the screen everything. And all of a sudden, I see her look at the screen like this. I say, thank you, Jesus, for Mr. AI, because he is being there for me. Because I don't have to feel bad, because I don't know the answer to these questions, but he is answering these questions. Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm so grateful to that. I just wanted to share that testimony. But are you that excitement that you have on your face? I'm like you a kid in a candy store. This how she be looking. See this? This how she look at the
I'd
screen.
be excited when what I thought the answer was, that's the answer, or something that I couldn't figure out, like I really didn't know which direction to go. And sometimes with like Chat GPT, so what you put in is what you get out. So it's not as simple as, oh, just type something in and it's going to tell you exactly what you want to. You have to be very intentional with what you enter. And so in learning how to communicate with him, yes, we have a really good relationship. So
listen, see y'all, I know what I'm talking about. She can't stop smiling now. We have
but how he has helped me, where he's a sounding board. Like, for example, in hiring, one of the issues I had was I needed help. And I said I didn't have a budget to hire a bunch of people. Well, I can do one job and I can even ask him to do this. What all job descriptions are involved, what positions are involved, and what are their job. Give me the exact job duties and tasks for this position, right? So then when I had to hire a VA, he helped me break down exactly what I'm giving to them.
That boy
baby,
bad.
that's a task within itself on trying to delegate the work, right? So with that being said, like I can put together anything that I'm thinking, I can run it by him. I don't have to wait for somebody to be available. Even though I have a business coach and she always makes herself available, it's like she dealing with a whole bunch of me's, right?
Mhm.
So to take some of that dependency from always having to call somebody, I just reach out to using my AI resources. There, I actually have a few that helps me in exactly what I need to say, what I need to do, how do I need to position this to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish. So yes.
So you actually answered one of the questions, because we was going to ask about you giving some specific ways that it streamline operations and help you better understand your customers. So basically, with what you were saying earlier, the more you put in this, brother.
Yeah. So for example, my business with the fingerprinting business is you have business to consumer, and then I have business to business, right?
Mhm.
So with that, the business to business segment of my business felt like it was definitely uncharted territory, because I knew exactly what I have to offer and our value proposition, but I didn't know how to position it in a conversation with a face-to-face talking to a CEO. I'm trying to do business with a major corporation. What do you say when you go in there?
Yeah,
what do they want to hear? How do I position myself? Well, AI became my compass. It helped me refine my pitch. It enhanced my presentations, and I restructured my overall B2B strategy. So I felt armed with insights. I'm able to, walk in that room with a totally different level of confidence. I'm always nervous, and I think that's normal, but to know that you have all the resources, your ducks in a row, you don't know how it's going to go, but you do have a majority of what you're going to need going into a situation like that to establish a partnership, in real time.
Right.
And so that helped me there. I actually not using AI cost me potential collaborations, because again, I was spending money on allocating marketing and trying to figure out a bunch of stuff and moving fast, and I missed opportunities. Some of them I didn't even go after because I didn't know what I would say once I got there.
Mhm.
Yeah, sometimes you just go wing it, but in my industry, that's not how it works. You can't just walk up to a hospital and say, hey, I do fingerprints. You can't just walk up to a school and say, I do fingerprints. You have to understand what goes on as far as the regulations. You need to know exactly contracts and what contracts are involved and what specific service this particular agency needs, because you can have multiple, like 2 different school districts. One is doing ink cards and the other one is doing electronic fingerprints. Right. So to be able to do that market research and use AI for that helps me out a lot. And then also with my customer experience, we were great and people like us when they meet us, but I needed to reach people before they got to us to encourage them to come to us, right? So I was able to use AI to learn their behavior. We just talked about, I think maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago, about identifying our target audience and who our ideal client was. I had an idea, but I did not have those specific answers until I started using AI, and it helped me. It even gave me, it created all those people we called off. It created those people and what they look like and what they like and how they spend their money and what they ate and what time they go to sleep. Like, it breaks down all of that. So AI definitely was a game changer for me, especially being a person that technology actually causes anxiety for me. Like, it gives me a headache.
She only want to look at a remote control on TV. Just
I'm for
show her
real.
what buttons to turn to change.
I don't like technology, but I'm one of those people, because I'm not a punk. If I need it, I make myself learn how to do it. So when it comes to technology, I know how to use what I need. Anything beyond that, but if it's something that's going to help grow my business, you better know I'm finna jump in and go head first. So hopefully that gave some insight. I know we kind of going fast, but I'm hoping that I'm encouraging you to consider learning and seeing what resources are available that will fit your goals, that's going to help you get your business to the next level. If you have ideas but don't know where to start, AI. And see, Google was the thing, before AI started trending, because AI didn't just pop up. It's just a lot of people like us, we're just now learning about it. But when you have to Google everything, you don't even know what to Google. Well, with AI, you could just say, give me some ideas of this, this, and that. And how do I implement that? Okay, so this is how I would do it. Give me the script to say. Then if I didn't understand something he had in the script, okay, explain this particular thing. I mean, when I tell you,
that joke of something else.
It walks you straight through every stitching piece that you need. So yeah, and it's what's funny is we still smarter than AI, I believe.
I know I am.
Because we still have to tell it what to do. We have to still, we have to play a big part. People are afraid of saying that AI is going to take over. Now, I might not be the most tech savvy person, but AI can't replace me.
No, no, I can't.
So we could work well together. Yes, which we are doing. So I just encourage all of you to really start taking advantage of some of those things. Some of you have antiquated systems. You have an antiquated mentality, an old-fashioned way of doing things. So open up your mind and be willing to explore, guys. So that will be something that if you get nothing else out of today, to this episode, start seeing what are some of your challenges and what AI resource could help solve that issue.
Sound like a plan. So we're going to take the next couple of minutes and see what kind of questions that we have for tonight. And the first one I see here is from Rabia. Rabia says, have you ever studied anyone's conduct? Have you ever studied anyone conduct a business before you began?
Actually, no, that's the thing. That's where Mind Your Business Monday came into play. Oh, I forgot to add Mind Your Business Monday to the list of my portfolio. This is why I did this for you guys, because I didn't have anybody telling me what worked, what didn't. All I saw was a shiny object. I saw where they were.
Right.
And a lot of people, they don't want to tell you what you need to do. And if they do, they're giving you information that you can Google. They're not telling you the truth. They're not going to give you insight, because then you're competition. So that's how Mind Your Business Monday came about. I want you guys to know firsthand from entrepreneurs who are in it, boots to the ground, that can tell you, hey, this is what I did. This is how this works. This is where I was, and this is where I am now. This is how this affected me. This is what you need to do. This is where you can go. So that's the answer to that question.
And I think we got time for one more question. So Natasha says, what advice do you have for entrepreneurs who are just starting to explore AI for their business? It's two questions. And then what steps should they take to get started on the right track?
You know what? Don't allow it to overwhelm you, because it's so much. It's so many different platforms. It's so many different things. Some of it is free. Some of it is not. Of course, the paid subscriptions, you get more features with. So what I would encourage somebody just starting out, first, think about your pain point. What is the main, the primary issue you're having? Based on that, go create a free ChatGPT account. Free chat is ChatGPT. I think it's AI. Natasha, if you can type in the website in the chat, go create a free account, okay? And act like you're talking to your friend. I want to start a peach cobbler business. I'm just making this up. It's that simple. And I don't know where to start. or whatever you would tell a person, you treat ChatGPT like he's your friend, and you tell him, and I guarantee you he's gonna kick out where to start. Now, yes, you're gonna have to probably ask some more probing questions if it's something you don't understand, or you can ask him, can you give more detail, or can you collaborate on it more or expand on that more, and he'll give you that the steps that you need. And it says, what steps should they take getting started on the right track? I would say start there. Know exactly what you want to do. Okay. And then from there, whatever, because you got to see, why are you using AI? What would be the purpose of it, right? So for me, task management and marketing were two of the hardest parts of my business, because those were not my areas of, like, those were not the lanes I naturally flowed in, right? So from there, you can create this account, chat.openai.com, the free one initially, right? Now you get the paid one is even better because it give you more features, is all I'm gonna say. And you go, it's gonna be like going to what Indiana Jones when he opened up all the treasure, and it was just miles and miles and miles. Yeah, like that's the pearly gates. I mean, when you go, it just options everything, right?
Y'all
Features.
see how she can't say it without
Like,
smiling?
yeah,
She
you
be
can't.
all teeth.
I can't. I'm not
fight
even
that
gonna do it a disservice to
Candace,
even
though.
try to. Now, if Natasha was here, she can go more because she's a tech person. I'm so not tech, but when I tell you, it's like so much in there, so I'm not even gonna go there. So anyway, go create a free account. Whatever issues you're having or questions you're having, type it in there and watch him give you some advice. Okay, I mean, seriously, I'm just gonna say that. So that's where I will start, and you can ask him that question: what steps should I take to start? And he's going to tell you what to do first. And then each one of those steps, you could tell him, all right, so step number one, give me a plan for that, or what's the strategy for that, or uh who should I call first? Right? I'm telling you. So start there. Hopefully that helped y'all. Chat GPT.
So I'm going to post this up here. It's from Natasha. When utilizing AI, remember it is a tool to help you. It's not recommended to use without having some type of knowledge on what you're using it for. So make sure to also do your own research and fact check things. That's great information.
It is great information because, like I said, even though AI is amazing, we're still smarter than AI. We know us, we know what we want, we know what we need. And even though it's sometimes I have to, and not just me, the way it works is you got to enter what you're trying to ask, reposition the question several ways. And sometimes I'll take, like, if I ask him a question and he give me an answer, I don't like the answer, I'll say regenerate the another answer, right? Excuse me. And when he regenerate, I might like part of one answer and part of another one. Take those two and say, okay, merge these two together. He give me another answer. Then we go down a totally different direction based off of that. So again, I don't want to confuse y'all. I can bring a Chat GPT expert on here. Maybe we can get Tasha back on here because the girl is a ninja when it comes to Chat GPT. She probably at home laughing that I'm even talking about this stuff because she's one of my go-to people, right? Bring someone on to go more in depth on how it works. But I'm telling you, it's going to change everything. If you don't have money to hire a team, like with this show, I didn't realize how much I actually was doing myself until I typed in Chat GPT. Hey, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to accomplish. This is what I want. And he gave me everything that I need to be doing. And what was amazing to what Travis was referencing, I said, give me a checklist of everything I need to do to make sure I'm crossing my T's, dotting my I's regarding launching my new show, my new talk show. He kicked out a list. And when I tell you every single thing on the list was on my list that I hand wrote, and I had done 97% of what was on the list. It was like a couple things that was in progress. So that's the type of support. So he was a business coach at that moment. right? Then the things that I wanted to know, this is what I'm planning on doing, but what do you think I should do? Asked him, how would I do number 2? He gave me the answer to number 2. And so I turned around and looked at Travis like, so we already doing that. All right, let's move on to the next thing. So now he's a counselor. He's had to help me with legal situations. He's had to help me what a whole 5 team of people would do, get that task done in a couple clicks of a button. So yeah.
Tell me y'all, he's all right.
Y'all questions.
He's all right.
Tasha said, I love to go in depth for our game changer. Absolutely. Tasha, she knows this AI stuff really well. So hopefully this was helpful. I feel like I'm going fast, but we're trying to respect you guys' time.
Right. So listen, at this time, we're going to take a moment and we're going to check in with the buzz circuit, give you guys that information, and then we're going to come right back to you guys. All right. So just stay tuned, watch this, and we'll be right back. What's up, game changers? Ready to tap into the heartbeat of all things Mind Your Business Monday? Check out Buzz Circuit. It's your go-to hub for the latest announcements, including challenges, giveaways, the freshest MYBM merchandise, special guests, events, and even those fun behind-the-scenes moments we just can't keep to ourselves. Want the full scoop? Don't miss the Buzz Circuit highlight video during our show. And for more buzzworthy updates, swing by our website, www.mybmlive.com. Think of it as your VIP pass to all the buzzworthy happenings in our world. Stay connected, stay informed, and always be the first to know. All right, y'all, we are back. So Arletha been dropping those nuggets, and we hope you guys been taking notes. I see, is that my baby in there to say Danny C? Is that Danny? Danny's here. Well, we're glad that it was helpful to you, to all of the game changers out there. Y'all, I don't have mine on today, but you guys see the game changer definition style. Now, last week I had on my game changer. What was it? The game changer.
So yours was
game
changer style. And this is game changer by definition. Hey, Danny, that's Danny.
That's Danny. Hi. So, would you see that these are in our store, our game changer items?
Yes, and we are running a promotion on our latest game changer gear, and so we have a little. Let's see if we can share with you guys. I'm excited about this particular collection. Give me a second.
We can go ahead. I can.
Yep.
But you know that's a video.
No, it's fixed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So you want on 5? All right, we're gonna show you guys.
So yes, so we have like straight up gear, like clothes, not just t-shirts, not just sweatshirts. You can get your stretch pants. They actually have pockets on them. You can purchase any of our merchandise by scanning the barcode, and it's a link that says get your merchandise or get your merch. So go there, and there you'll see all of our collections. I believe we have about 4 collections that's there. We have much more that'll be dropping within, I think, about 2 weeks. But this is what we have available right now, and I'm so excited about this particular collection. So
actually, this was a special on yesterday. Okay, yes. On Sunday was National Internet Day. Of course, everybody was probably in church praising the Lord. Hallelujah. Y'all getting y'all praise on in the church house. So one of the I think it's actually doing it because we got the thing up there. But one of the things that that she was doing is today she was extending that sale. What is that? 30% off?
Yep, 30% off. So go get your merch. 30% off.
She extended it.
And it's quality. It's quality. Like those stretch pants, those are some quality material. So, and even down to the sports bras and the t-shirts, all of it is really nice. So
what we do is when we have our guests come on, we always try to encourage the guests to give out some freebies stuff for you, along with the little nuggets and gems. So this would be her.
One of.
One of.
Yes.
Now
So
there's another one. Talk
we're
about.
extending a 30% off sale. And then also on our Facebook page, we need everybody, if you have not went to follow our social media on all of our social media platforms. But yesterday I posted on Facebook that I'm considering doing a free session with 3 individuals who may be stuck with an ideal and don't know where to start. I want to help you create, if you're trying to do digital products, if it's you're stuck on what your website should look like, if you don't know how to launch your online store, if you just need help getting started, I want to help 3 individuals for free get started. So you have to comment Game Changer on our Facebook page on that post to be considered as one of the 3 people I select.
Now I'm gonna tell you guys, I know my stuff. I have watched Arletha create websites, and I've seen us go and watch some of the top celebrity websites. And some of them folk, I'd be kind of shocked at how they website, like how they that famous and they don't put no whole bunch of time or nothing into them websites. But Arletha, when she do them websites, it's like.
But that's the thing. I don't even know. Listen, web design is not my forte. However, when you're working on a budget, your girl can get you where you need to go.
Oh, okay, that's what we go. I thought I was in here. Well, see, I'm humble.
No, seriously. Like I can help you get where you're trying to go, and I can direct you to resources and people who actually build website if you need in something fancy or high tech. Like one of my businesses, I had to get help because I set it up myself the first time, but I grew that space, and so then I needed something more. Had more features to it. So then it required coding and all of that, which was way above my scope.
Damn, but that ain't what I was talking about. So what I'm talking about is, you know how you have when you go to your kids' game and
Travis
to you, your kid is. I'm bragging right now. I'm telling you that we have gone to these people who's supposed to help upgrade, and they looking at her stuff. They work for other companies, and they looking at her stuff, say, "Oh my God. And why do you want to change your website? Oh my God, this looks so good." The girl is thorough. So if you want your websites together, I'm telling you, Arletha can get it together for you, especially with her doing this freebie, doing it free, because she don't have a lot of time.
I don't want to lean in on the website.
Well, let me lean in on it.
Wait a minute, no. Because listen, Linda. Listen, this was for now. I can help you get what you need. If it is a website that you need, I do not build websites. Okay. I'm super creative. I can create graphics and help everything that need to go on this website. I can guide you to those tools. I am not promising to do it for you. This is depending on what you need. And we're talking about somebody at the beginning phases of their either idea, or you've started a business and you don't know where to go or what to do next.
I'm sorry. What did you do with their website? Where did their website come from for On Point Alliance? The first website that we had.
I built it. Travis, stop.
See, she
can't.
Okay.
No, I'm not downplaying myself. I'm just saying, I don't want to put no whole bunch of emphasis on, or Arletha gonna build me a website.
That you can't. I'm just saying. I'm saying
I can help you.
Okay. If she help you, then just consider yourself helped. Okay. Now, is it safe for me to say that? Yes. If she help you, consider yourself helped. Okay.
Yes.
We got some announcements. We got some announcements to do. Yeah. For
secretary. What Tasha down there saying?
She just said y'all better take on this up on this offer. It would change the dynamic of your business for sure.
Like, for example, it was a young lady. She does makeup. She was working a job that couldn't allow her to start doing her makeup full time. And so I'm like, so what is it you want to do? She told me, and it's like, I just gave her a plan. Hey, you need to do this, and this. You start right here, do this next. And if you implement, you'll have it done. Like, seriously. Again, I don't care pretty much what industry it is. If it's something that you're trying to execute, I can help you execute if I understand what it is you're trying to do. So again, this offer was for if you go read the post here, because I wanna make sure that I ain't over promising and under delivering. Travis,
What?
that boy know how to put that pressure on, don't
Hey,
he?
that's what I do. I
My
watch you
you
work
know
magic.
them mamas. My baby is smart. My baby
She's
is so
so smart.
smart.
She's so
She know
smart.
how to work the remote control. That's
Came out the
Travis.
womb
So
working a
it
tablet.
says if you knew how to create your own custom products, create your own graphics, or create an ebook or journal, how would that impact you starting or scaling your business? So I'm thinking about offering a free session to 3 individuals, teaching them how to add a zero to low cost startup services and products to add income, another stream of income for them.
Okay.
So this does not require experience, just a willingness to learn and the ability to implement. So I just put those 3 because I could put a whole big old list of stuff. So if you just need help getting started, you want to do something on your own, you want to start a business, or you've already started a business and you feel kind of stuck, those are the people that I can help.
So who typed game changer in there? Somebody typed in game. So did somebody respond already to that?
We have one lady, Zelena Howell.
Zelena.
XYLANA.
Okay.
Yeah, so she typed game changer. So one of those spots are taken. So we only have 2 spots left if you would like some guidance. So that's my freebie for today.
Okay, so let's get these announcements on the road. We're doing good on time because
yes,
we're gonna hit it and quit it. Yes, we are.
So guys, our fingerprinting boot camp, if you're looking for a flexible, self-paced service that's in demand, because you'll be like a DMV, you want to be a solution, a fingerprinting business, or adding fingerprinting services to your current business is the way to go. So if you're a notary and you want to add a nice add-on service, or if you may have a trucking company and you have to send your drivers out to get fingerprinted frequently, well, we can train and certify someone in-house that'll save you money, time, and resources, and you can keep everything in-house, right? So we can help you with that. You can go to onpointalliance.com to learn more about our fingerprinting boot camp. Also, as you guys know, we launched the Secret Recipes of an Overcomer. We should have books in hand any day now.
Y'all gonna love. I'm telling you right now, y'all gonna love this recipe book, and the blessedness of the stories that's in there, but the food as well, y'all. Y'all know I'm a sweet potato guy. If you ain't know it, I'm a sweet potato guy, and I got me a good sweet potato recipe in there for my story.
He excited about that.
I'm leaning in. I'm leaning.
But to get your copy of the Secret Recipes of an Overcomer, you can scan the barcode. And again, you'll see both Travis and I there. It doesn't matter which one of those you select. Either one. It comes to our money go to the same place. So you can pick either one. Just get a book. Okay.
If you want my face on your book, you have to get my book because it has both of our faces.
Yes. So if you want both of our picture on the back, because we co-authored his, and then I'm the primary author on mine. So that's how you can decide which one, but it doesn't matter. Okay. And again, this book is the authors are the recipes. So it is a recipe book. The authors are the recipes. They have intentional work book activities in there. You can journal in there. This book is loaded and it has actual food recipes. So get your copy today. And lastly, guys, we want to support your business.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Come share what you have, share how different tips and strategies that can help another game changer in their journey. You say you don't feel like anyone supports you. You know, we're used to, if you're not a certain status or haven't accomplished a certain amount, or built up a certain name, certain people overlook you. Well, here, there's no big I's or little U's. If you know what you're talking about and you can leave us with some actionables, we want to hear what you got. Okay, because yeah, we can use Chat GPT, we can Google, we can look at folks bragging on YouTube, but guess what? It's nothing like firsthand experience and somebody coming on telling us what the deal is and how we need to be moving. So if you want to be a guest on our show while it's free, come on, because one day it's not going to be free.
It won't be free.
So come on, scan the barcode to be a guest on Mind Your Business Monday.
Yeah, we would love to have you here. We would love to have you here. Well, I think I agree with Tasha. You dropped some nuggets and some diamonds and pearls and all that good jazz on tonight. No, this was really good. This was really good.
Awesome.
If people are serious about it and they're ready to take their business and stuff to the next level, you gave some great information.
Do y'all have? So we do have we finished ahead of time. Do y'all have? Oh, we are. The time up there is different from that.
Yeah, that's just
all right. So we have 2 minutes. So that's our time today, guys.
So we thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, follow, subscribe. Go to YouTube and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when we go live. We want you to know that growth doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's just about seeing opportunities where others don't. Success is a journey. It is not a destination. So keep moving. Keep learning, keep improving. And as always, until next time, remember to mind your business. And we will see you guys next. No, we won't see you next Monday. I almost said it. But we will see you guys the Monday after that.
Oh, yes, because we have a wedding to attend.
And a wedding to attend.
So we're going to try to have something to like a recording for you guys.
Yeah, we have something
that's going to we can have the AI Kadena Tate. We're going to replay hers for next week because she's actually my business coach, and she was on one previous show talking about AI and her services because she actually teach AI and different ways to utilize it. So we'll have that as a replay for next week. So
either way, tune in next week at 7:00 for the next episode of Mind Your Business Monday. And you guys, we will see you all later. Okay.
All right. See ya.
Somebody mind your business. Look at somebody and say, mind your business.